The galaxy had always seen humans as a small and harmless species. They were known for their emotions, their mistakes, and their slow bodies. Many alien empires believed humans could never stand in a real war. For centuries, humans lived under this reputation, trying to prove themselves but never fully succeeding. But everything changed when a single laxed human stepped into history. His name was Adrian Cole. Adrian was not a soldier. He was not a hero. He was an engineer working on a small research ship called Horizon 12. He liked quiet places, old books, and fixing machines. He never imagined he would be part of something that would shake the entire galaxy. On a cold day in deep space, Horizon 12 entered a new and unexplored star system. The mission was peaceful: collect data, scan planets, and return home. The crew of 19 humans felt safe. There were no signs of danger, but peace was destroyed in seconds. Without warning, the ship's alarms began to scream. Red lights flashed everywhere. The ground shook under their feet. The pilot yelled, "Unknown ships approaching. They're locking onto us." The crew rushed to the windows, and what they saw froze their blood. A massive alien fleet surrounded them. Sharp, dark, and huge warships circled Horizon 12 like hungry wolves. Their symbol glowed on every hull, a burning red claw. It was the Zarn Dominion, the most feared empire in the galaxy. Everyone knew the Zarn. They conquered planets for fun. They destroyed ships without mercy. And they especially hated humans. Captain Rhea, a brave woman with steel in her voice, tried to stay calm. She pressed the comms button. "This is Captain Rhea of the Horizon 12. We are a peaceful research ship. We request," before she could finish, the Zarn commander's voice cut through the speakers. It was deep, cold, and full of hate. "Human ship. Your species is weak. Surrender now, or we will erase you." Panic exploded inside the ship. The crew ran, shouted, and searched for a way to escape. But there was no escape. The Zarn had over 20 warships around them. Adrian stood near the engine room when he heard the message. His hands started to shake, and his breath grew heavy. He felt something inside him, something strange, stirring for the first time in his life. The ship shook again as the Zarn charged their weapons. Captain Rhea whispered, "We cannot fight them. They're too strong." Everyone knew it was true, but then something happened that no one expected. Adrian walked forward. Slowly, calmly, he did not look scared anymore. His heartbeat became steady. His eyes showed a light not bright, but sharp and deep. Rhea looked at him. "Adrian, what are you doing, "Don't know," Adrian said honestly. "But something inside me is telling me to go." He moved to the front deck, where a large window showed the dark sky filled with enemy ships. The crew stared at him, confused, and then the scanners detected something impossible, "Captain." The sensor officer shouted. "There is a power spike coming from Adrian's body." Rhea frowned. "That's impossible. He is just an engineer." But the readings grew stronger. Energy waves, unknown frequency, unknown source, glowing inside Adrian like a hidden star. Outside, the Zarn ships suddenly paused. Their scanners were also detecting him. Inside the Zarn flagship, the alien commander growled in surprise. "What is this human? What power is this?" Horizon 12 fell silent. The only sound was Adrian's slow breathing. Then everything exploded at once. The Zarn fired, but the lasers never reached the human ship. A wave of invisible force shot out of Adrian's body, smooth, silent, and unbelievably powerful. It spread like a shockwave across the battlefield. Every Zarn weapon failed. Every Zarn engine shut down. Every Zarn ship froze in space. The crew gasped. Captain Rhea stepped back in fear and wonder. How? How is he doing this? Adrian was not sure himself. It felt like something ancient inside him had awakened. Something that was always there, sleeping, waiting. "I'm not trying," he whispered. "It's happening on its own." Outside, the Zarn commander felt something he never expected in his life. Fear. The frozen warships were shaking under Adrian's energy wave. Not destroyed, just completely disabled. As if the universe itself refused to let them fire. The commander opened the comms channel again. But his voice was no longer strong. Human. "What are you?" Adrian did not answer. He only looked at the flagship, and his glowing eyes made the commander step back. No alien had ever experienced such intimidation from a human captain. Rhea spoke softly. Almost afraid. "Adrian, you just stopped an entire Zarn fleet." The rest of the crew stood still, unable to believe what they had witnessed. Adrian touched the glass window gently. "I felt something, like I was remembering something old, something inside my blood." The Zarn tried to move again, but the invisible force kept them locked. For the first time in history, the strongest empire in the galaxy had been stopped not by a weapon, but by a single human. The commander finally gave an order no Zarn had given in centuries. Retreat. The entire fleet turned around and escaped into hyperspace, running from an engineer when they disappeared. The Horizon 12 crew let out a breath they had been holding for minutes. Adrian fell to one knee, exhausted. Rhea rushed to him. "Adrian, are you all right?" "I'm fine," he said. "But something has changed." The crew looked at each other with wide eyes. Humans were always seen as weak. But today, the galaxy learned the truth. They were wrong, and this was only the beginning.